Okay, good day, everybody. Today I'll be reviewing Atlas Earth. Atlas Earth is kind of a cool concept for a game or an application. It came out around October or November of 2021, so pretty recently at the time of this recording, just a few months ago. And the concept of this is pretty simple. It's a real estate game where you can purchase and maybe eventually sell or trade virtual real estate. So you can see here my little astronaut fellow is standing on a green piece of land. That land is some of the land that I have purchased recently in this virtual world. And then you can see a lot of the gray area around it. That is land that has not been purchased. So you might be asking, well, what's the benefit of purchasing land in this virtual place? Well, land that you own can generate rent for you. And from my understanding, that rent is paid out by the company, and it's a portion of the profits that they receive through investments or money that they make off of various things. And so they pay out a tiny fraction of a penny to you. Now, the payout amounts is pretty small. We can actually see if we click on this buy land button and we click on one of the lands that's available, we can see as a landlord that it will pay you a rent of, and I think that's point with 8 zeros and 3 ones after it. So fractions of a penny, just a really tiny amount. But it pays this every second that you own the land, which is kind of cool. So even if you're not playing the game, it's still racking up those fractions of a penny. And so while it's not a lot, making pennies while you sleep is kind of cool. So it costs 100 Atlas bucks to purchase a parcel of land. And for reference, if we go to the shop here, we can see that 100 Atlas bucks costs about 5 US dollars. Now, there are some ways to earn some free land. If you watch these ads, you can earn some free land. And that's how I've earned a lot of my land, is by these free ads. I've not put any money into this game yet. I've gotten all of the land that I have, which isn't everything that's here, but if we click on my profile picture, we will see 48 parcels of land. So I've gotten 48 parcels just by watching ads. So that's pretty cool, that I can just watch those ads and build up my parcels that way. Now, it has taken quite a while to get here. It does take a while to watch those ads and earn 100 Atlas bucks through that. I think at this point, or at this time, you can't watch more than 3 ads per hour. So it does take several days before you can purchase a parcel of land. But it is a nice way to earn land. And oops, I clicked on that little spot there. I'll show you all that actually. Right above buy land is where I accidentally clicked, and we can see that I'm in Wichita currently. And this is a cool feature of the game. It's kind of a community leaderboard type thing. It shows, this mayor spot shows who owns the most land in Wichita. We can see that this Merc Raid 03 guy owns 108 plots of land in Wichita, and so he's the mayor. This Z-Tech fellow is the governor of Wichita. He owns about 194 parcels of land. And the president is this Open Boosters guy. He owns 7,184 parcels of land in the United States. So this is a pretty cool feature. And there's another community board feature under this leaderboards. And this shows you who's the top 500 biggest land owners are. And so we've got the Open Boosters guy, Atlas Master. I think that's one of the owners of the game. And then, yeah, lots of people here. So that's kind of a cool thing to help you, I don't know, compete for more land. So yeah, this is the game. You purchase land, you own the land, and you generate rent from the land. We can see that at this point I've gotten 2.43, so $2.43 in about 3 months' time, I think, 2.5, 3 months, somewhere in there. So it's Not a way to get rich by any means, but it's nice that you're making a little bit of money for pretty much doing nothing. There are a couple of ways, or at least one way, to increase the amount of rent that you can generate per second. And that's with this boost feature up here that'll increase your rent by 30 times by watching an ad. I will say a couple of things I have learned is they are struggling, it seems, to get the ads to work correctly. Sometimes you do have to push this watch ad button several times in a row before the ad will actually play. It's a little frustrating, but yeah, it's not the end of the world. And then likewise, this free video here button, you got to press that a couple of times sometimes, and you get pop-ups every now and then saying an ad can't be displayed, or you've already watched your limit, or something like that. But if you click it again, normally it'll go through. Sometimes you have to click it like 9 or 10 times in a row, which is a little frustrating, like I said. But yeah, so this is Atlas Earth. Overall, I say it's a pretty decent game. I'm definitely going to hold on to it for a while and see if that money will tick up to $5 in a reasonable amount of time, and see if I can get them to pay out. So we'll find out how legitimate this place is. But yeah, so everybody, that's Atlas Earth.